Today we're making crawfish etouffee. So let's
for
get
our crawfish
started.
etouffee, we're going to need 2 pounds of crawfish, a stick of butter, onions, minced garlic, 2 celery stalks, half a bell pepper, some liquid crab oil, some garlic powder, some Cajun seasoning, black pepper, red pepper, a can of cream of mushroom soup, a can of cream of celery soup, and some kitchen bouquet. So let's get moving and get our vegetables chopped up. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to mince up our onion. And just a little bit of information. When we are going to be cooking our crawfish, you do not want to use a cast iron skillet because it will discolor your crawfish. And if you cannot find Louisiana crawfish, then I recommend that you use shrimp instead, which would roughly be the 2 pounds like we were doing for our crawfish. So making a mess here, get my onions everywhere, but in the bowl. So we are going to use half a bell pepper, I'm going to clean everything out, and we'll set this to the side, and I will dice this up later and freeze it. So for the bell peppers, we are just going to chop them up. We're not going to do a mince like we did on the onions. And need to be careful with this part because I've cut myself previously, not paying attention. And sometimes they just don't want to cooperate. There we go. And once again, I'm just making a mess of everything. And we're going to get our 2 stalks of celery. I'm going to chop those up. Alright, so we've got our vegetables all diced up and cut up. So let's move over to the pot and start cooking things together. So, back in a minute. All right, so we've got our large Magnolite pot, and in this we are going to add a stick of butter. Then we are going to add our celery and our bell pepper on top of this, making a pyramid. We're going to add our garlic, our kitchen bouquet, get all that out, and then we are going to add in our crawfish. And we are going to cook this on a medium-high heat for about 10 minutes until our onions are clear. So we're going to cover this and let this go, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So see you soon. All right, so this has been going about 10 minutes. Let's give this a look. All right, perfect. Our onions are clear. So now we are going to add in our crab oil and our spices, our Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, and our red pepper. So we're going to add that in. And we're going to give this a quick stir. And so we're going to cover this and cook this another 10 minutes. So we'll be right back. All right, so this has been going for an additional 10 minutes. All right, so we're going to cut our heat down to a low. Now we are going to add in our cream of mushroom and our cream of celery soup. Then we are going to add in 1/2 a can of water. We're going to give this a stir, get it fully incorporated. And we don't want to add any extra salt to this because the Cajun seasoning blend that we used has plenty of salt in it. So we're going to turn this down just a little bit more, and we're going to cover this and let this cook for an additional 15 minutes. So we'll be right back. All right, so this has been going an additional 15 minutes, and it looks like it's all ready to go. So let me get this served up, and we're going to serve this up with some rice, and so we'll be right back. Etouffee is ready, so we're going to have a nice lunch today. So remember, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, enjoy.